Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to do a gathered 3-stitch knit, and I apologize in advance for the quality of the video because I'm not familiar with the recording device on this particular device, and I'm coming down with a cold, so apologize in advance. So what I have here is my little stockinette swatch, and I've done this in stockinette, but you can incorporate this type of stitch into any type of pattern as long as you have your 3 stitches. So the first thing you want to do is, when you get to where you want to do your gathered stitch, is you want to knit the first 3 stitches on your left hand needle together. And again, I do apologize for this angle, again, because I'm having difficulty with the angle and the camera, and yeah. So you knit those 3 stitches together, but you don't take those stitches, your new stitch, off your left hand needle. You keep it on your needle. Then you yarn over, and then you knit the exact same 3 stitches, these 3 stitches together again. And then you slip it all off your needle onto your right hand needle. So now you have your 3 stitches on your right hand needle now, and you haven't decreased away any. It's the same number of stitches. And then you just continue on across the row, keeping in pattern the way you want. And then when you get to the back and you're purling back, when you get to these 3 purl stitches that you did your gathered stitches, you want to make sure that you purl them in the exact same order. You're still purling 3 stitches the way you normally would across the row, but you want to make sure that you purled them in the exact same order that you worked them in the first one. So you just purl them normally, and then continue on your way. And then I've actually done 2 in this row, so I'll do it again. Oops, there, I lost a stitch. Now, if you're doing multiple rows of this, then you probably want to offset them. So here I have, in this row, I have 2. I have 1 gathered stitch here, and I have 1 gathered stitch here. So this is the second row. I'm going to do some gathered stitches. Well, second right side row anyway. So this time, when I get to the gathered stitch, I'm not going to do these 3 stitches again. I'm going to go to where I have, if you notice, there are 3 stitches in between the three gathered stitches that I have. So now I'm going to do these 3 stitches together, and it's going to be offset. So now I'm going to knit, well, I'm going to try anyway. I'm going to knit these 3 stitches. Knit these 3 stitches together, and I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to knit them again. So now, and that was really crappy, I know. And so now it's offset from the ones together. And then you work your way across, and then when you work your way back, and you get there, and and you just purl them like you would normally. So now is the sort of finished product. And I'll move it more centered so I can see. So you can see that it's sort of off-centered, and you're never decreasing any stitches away. You're keeping the same amount of stitches, and it just creates a little flowered gathered stitch as you work. And that's all there is to it.